What's up guys, it's Lord of the Cubes, and today we're going to be taking a look at the subreddit r/cubinggore. Cube be like, oh, what is happening here? Yeah, looks like one of the corners just went flying out of the cube and the other three went to a spot or something. This hurts. This hurts. See, this doesn't look real, because this looks like someone tried to super glue in the orange side or something so the center wouldn't move, but then you can see that the orange center is visibly misaligned, not only from the pieces around it, but from the rest of the cube. See, this is like on a slant here, and this is on the slant the opposite way. I didn't realize center twists were that common on GAN, but get a Diane Guhong Pro. They're the best. I love them. They're so much fun. They're like addictive to turn. I just genuinely love it. The factory lube is incredible. You don't even have to set this up, really. Once the factory lube like leaks out a bit, it's awesome. Buy a Guhong. I'm not sponsored by them, I just really like the cube. This is, I want to see what the comments are like on this, because this is not quite what I was expecting to see here. Sledgehammer, Tomahawk. I'm used to Sledgehammer being like this, which probably looks weird at that angle. Was it a Rubik's brand? Yes. Oh, then that's fair. That's fair, yeah. Usually, the 3x3 stage... That's interesting. The 3x3 stage, when you're only turning the outer layers of your, what did this used to be? A 9x9? 9x9. Only during the 3x3 stage of your 9x9 do pieces start to fly out from the inner layers. This is interesting. This feels like either inaccurate turning or just a really bad cube. I'm assuming this is a Diansheng because I don't know of any other magnetic 9x9s. But the thing with Diansheng is, at least with their Gigaminx, right? Their Gigaminx is like highly susceptible to pops. Like, you gotta be a little careful when turning these, you know? I would assume their big cubes have a similar problem, but I've never gotten a Diansheng big cube, so... Why? What are these ones on the ground? This looks interesting. That's not the ground, that's a shelf, it would appear. Is that a blanker cube? That's cool. What now? This has just turned into me trying to inspect this person's collection. Got a kilo in there. It's always interesting to see how other people store their Rubik's Cube, which I might make a video on my storage at some point, but I feel like most people don't have like it as organized as I do, honestly. Bro, you're not a 6x6. Okay, so here's the thing. I don't see a single spot on this cube where the 5x5 is trying to be a 6x6. This just looks like a normal pop. I guess you could argue that like this line here, like these 5 and then the edge, but I don't know, I don't think this joke makes sense in this context. And there's another one for 4x4. Let's see if that makes... No. It's just the same thing, but on a 4x4. Oh! Funny story. I solved one of these for someone at a comp, right? A cubic 3x3x9 from Wait Eden. You have to be so careful to not... And I think I actually broke the cube at one point as well, but you have to be so careful not to break the cube with these like all of the thin layered Wit Eden cuboids like this. Don't bother. I won't ever be buying a cuboid that is cubic like that. I will only buy proportional cuboids. Those never... I have so many videos of just those exploding. It's not worth it. Don't buy one. Oh, so your teenage sister chewed on your cube. My question is, what kind of cube has parts that look like this? I want to see the comments on this. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Why is your teenage sister chewing on things? This feels like some kind of like rare disorder. Why does your camera have a watermark? Why does your camera have a watermark? I just realized that. Same company. What kind of phone are you using that puts a watermark on every picture you take? Yeah, what cube is this? The store had one. It had spheres in it instead of... I was just talking about bricks. I don't get though, like what am I looking at here? I still don't understand what kind of cube this is. Oh heck yeah, we got the brand new 2x2. Let's go. This is honestly funny. What happened? I'm curious to what happened to all these edges though. This is interesting for sure. What was the logo on that? I can't tell. Any good Alex? No, I don't think I feel like that's a parody case though. I don't think you can usually get that with the legal pyramid scramble, but in all seriousness, I don't get how this stuff happens. What the heck? This is almost... I kind of want to try to force one of these on my Pyraminx, but I only have one, like, actually good Pyraminx. Your 7x7 wants to become an 8x8. Okay, so in this situation, the joke actually makes sense, because you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That you actually have 8 in a row. Now it makes sense. How'd you manage to get this edge over here? Like, I want to see videos of how these things happen, because some of these just feel forced. Like, I could just like rip a piece out of my Gigaminx, put it over here, and call it a day, post it on Reddit. Well, I want to see what the process is of getting this piece from here to here without somehow messing with any of these centers, as far as I could tell. So I'm not a squanner, take this with a grain of salt. This looks like it's just a square one in mid-turn. I don't see where the lockup is here. Isn't that how there's an edge piece missing? Where is there? Oh, is it this? It's this. Yeah, you can see the shadow too. There's an edge piece missing. That's why. Okay, good luck finding that. Oh, is that what my Guhong looks like? Let's find out. There's no way it looks like that for just like a few months, right? Okay, well, I dropped that. Guhong's still looking good. Bye, Guhong. On a serious note, alright. Cube preferences are up to preference. This is my main, but do what you want. This is a very good budget cube, though, if you're on a low budget. They broke up. Oh, oh, dang. Wow, it was never meant to be. How does this happen, though? Chat will oh, yes. F-perm. Yeah, that's true. What is that? For the, I have stickered so many puzzles, bare hands, not even like the tools that you'll see some people use on YouTube and stuff. I have done so much, like, I guess the closest thing I have is this, right? Cube diamond. These are aligned right. I feel like I have more experience on this person, to be fair, maybe I shouldn't judge, but these are aligned right. What PLL is this? This is the funniest joke I've seen on this subreddit today. This is great. I think you just put the cube down and get a DNF if you end up with this PLL case, guys. I hope someone said F-perm in the comments. Nobody said F-perm. I feel like this should be an F-perm, because if you get this case, you're just gonna think, oh, alright, I'm gonna act this one out. Maybe I should tighten my 4x4. Is this this looks, hang on. This looks like, this doesn't look like the parts of my Aosu. I use an Aosu. I've been told MGC is better. I've tried out MGCs that are better, so I might get an MGC at some point. But at least for the time being, I'm sticking with my Aosu. It's pretty good so far. It's one of the only cubes I've actually set up as well. These metal thingies fell out of my cube, and I feel like something's right. Were they important? Okay, I see you. I see you. So for any non-cubers out there, all right, these are the screws. That's what holds the cube together. This is great. Just use super R3 MPs and put them onto an MFJS master Morphix core. Oh. This was a terrible idea. I want to see the other way around. I want to see the master Morphix super RS3M now. Magnetize it too. Magnetize a master Morphix. It would be funny. Small, yeah, just a tiny little pop, guys. A little tiny pop. That's all there is to it. I think it might have locked up. This is in fact, this is one of the worst 3x3 lockups I have ever seen. This is terrible. This is actually what happened to my Gigaminx. I was just chilling with it. First day I had it, one of the light blue centers went flying across the room, just out of nowhere. It's not as bad as sometime I gotta recreate my Rubik's 4x4 explosion. That's a story for another day, though. Whoa, okay, custom colors here. We got purple and black. That's cool, actually. Purple's the best color. Won't hear a word against it. And 6x6 sucks. The worst cube to put back together is... that is too many centerpieces in a row. That's where we're going to leave off for this video today. Hope you enjoyed it. And on that note, this is Lord of the Cubes signing off.